O Son of God, given for our transgression, O Lamb of God.
Good morning, Westview family.
Morning.
We are here once again by God's grace and mercy. It's been a good day. It's been raining. Now the sun is shining. Isn't God amazing?
Amen.
Yes, it's good to be here. Coronavirus. But you know what? When God speaks, stuff shuts down. And you got to wait on him until he releases it. Everything will be all right. People are praying that have never prayed before. Laying up against the wall. In my brother's neighborhood, he said folks hadn't spoken to him in 10 years, but let me speak. Brother, God knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We had a funeral yesterday, and I'll give you a message in just a few minutes. And when we left, the young man I was talking, he was talking about what plot he had bought and everything. I said, here's my plot right down here. I saw Terry Gordon and Vivian Allen Gordon, and man, I hollered. It got next to me, y'all, I'm telling you. Yeah, one day I'll be away from here. One day you'll be with all the trials and tribulations of this world.
Yes.
This morning we're going to talk about Jesus, his mission. In Mark chapter 2. When Jesus heard it, he said to them, those who are well have need of a physician, but those who are sick need a physician. I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance.
Yes.
Before we get started, Jesus came to Capernaum, and there was a paralytic man there, laying out, couldn't get up, and it was 4 men carrying him. Let me back up a little bit more. But when he came into Capernaum, he didn't announce it. He came in quiet. And folks found out that he was coming, and boy, the crowd started to increase. Isn't it amazing? Every Sunday morning when Michael come up, the crowd all increase.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's know how important it is to hear God's word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
People came from everywhere. Man, they packed the house.
Yes, sir.
And that day the house was flat. Those 4 men couldn't get in the front door with the paralytic. They let you know they had faith too. Faith would cause you to move.
Yes.
When you see a nice young lady in school, faith would cause you to move. Yeah, it called Pat Stone to move.
Yeah.
And inquire.
Yeah.
And they called me to move almost 46 years ago and inquire.
Yes, sir.
I'll be married 46 years tomorrow. The Lord let me live. And next month I'll be 70 years old. As God has said so.
Yes, sir.
Live 9 years longer than my father.
All right.
Isn't it amazing?
Yes. Amen.
They couldn't get in the front door. So wait a minute. Those men thought again, if you want to come to the Lord, hey, nothing is going to stop you.
Right.
Hey, you're going to make a provision to get in there.
Yes. Right.
They climbed on the roof and took the plates off of it. And they let the paralytic man down amongst them because they knew Jesus could solve the problem.
Yes. Yes.
Today we know he can solve the problem, can't he?
That's right.
Yes, boy, we got to come to him. We have issues and everything. Who we call? We call on the Lord.
Yes.
They let him down in there. And Jesus said, your sins are forgiven. Evidently his lifestyle that caused him to live, he lived must have caused him to be that way. We can live a life that can't bring us down. Well, we cannot get up and walk. And the Pharisees sitting there, oh, you know you're going to have them folks sitting there looking. They said, this man doesn't blaspheme. Jesus said, what's easy? Take up your bed and walk, or your sins are forgiven. So the man got up and moved, but you know what? We got these so-called preachers today laying their hands on folks, and they fall out and everything. Just, I want to tell you today, if you're listening, carry him to the nursing home and see if you can get him out of there. Carry him to the nursing home. They'll take care of that. He's just getting your money. That's all he's doing. I mean, and he came up on Matthew, which is Levi, son of Alphaeus. He said, follow me. Hey, Matthew was a sinner, wasn't he? He was lost. Hey, no questions about it. He got up and followed Jesus, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. And there are more tax collectors. And Levi had a dinner for the Lord. Yes. And everybody came in there. Oh, look at here, boy. We got something going on here. And those Pharisees sat down. They're self-righteous. Now, people don't like tax collectors today, do they?
No, sir.
Oh, boy. At the end of the year, you got to pay your taxes. Oh, yeah. And if you mess up on them intentionally, look out on the sound. Be calling you again. You're going to get a letter in the mail saying, you owe us. I know one time, They done fixed our taxes up. He after that comes to the mail and said, you owe us $1. So I know that's not
Oh,
true.
man.
Yeah, they said, you owe us $1. Oh, my wife got all the stuff out and got it in the middle of the floor. On the carpet. I said, they done lost this much. Yes. Hey. Come to find out, then you owe us $1.
Oh.
You know, you ain't gonna mess up on no. Yeah, brother. Said Jesus was eating with the publicans and the sinners. You know what? We got some self-righteous folks in this world, haven't we? And we got some self-righteous folks in the church of Christ, haven't we? Yeah. Ecclesiastes 7:16 said, Ecclesiastes 7:16 said, do not be overly righteous. Romans 3:19 said, none righteous, no, not one. In Romans chapter 5 and verse 12, it for by one man sin entered into the world. Adam messed us up, didn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Like a broken picture. We don't know where to begin and the end. He fixed up, he messed all of us up. But when a baby is born into this world, it's in a safe condition. Until it reaches the age of accountability, then it's jacked up too. A mission is this right here. Pat Stone had in his mind, so I'm going to be an engineer. Are you an engineer?
IT guy.
An IT guy? Hey, that was a mission. He had to do a lot of traveling. And he's traveling today, isn't he? And our teachers encourage us when we in school, hey, you ought to be a doctor, you ought to be a lawyer, you ought to be this, and you ought to be, so we can climb up the corporate ladder. But oh, the mission that Jesus came to do, can't touch this.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Can't
sir.
come up with it.
Right.
But have a time. You can't touch this, man. What Jesus did for you and I could no man do it.
Right.
The most important mission of this world is to seek and to save that which is lost. You ever see a well man going to the doctor? If he hears about something wrong with him up here, isn't it? Yeah, they're going to call the men in the white suits. They're going to tie him up and put him in a straitjacket, and they're going to put him in a room where there's pillows on the wall where he can't hurt himself. Jesus said, look here, these people that are here with me, they consider themselves as sinners, and they are lost. But you're self-righteous. You can't save. And today, if you're self-righteous today, you won't be saved unless you take away that blindfold and see what Jesus is trying to do for all of us. It'll save our soul. As Christians, we set ourselves on a mission to be like Christ. When you become a child of God, you got to mimic the Lord.
Yes.
1 Corinthians 11:1, Paul said, imitate me as I also imitate Christ.
Yeah.
We got to love each other and treat each other. Didn't Jesus do that?
Yeah.
Wherever he went, Jack, he was popular for a while, wasn't he?
Yes.
Hey, when Michael get up and preach, he's popular.
Yeah.
But oh, Jack, when he come across some stuff that you doing wrong, I'm on the head. I'm on the head, Jack. That's the way it is today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boy. However you define mission as well, you categorize it as being impossible or not. Most critically claimed mission that has taken place on the planet Earth is that God gave his son, didn't he?
That's right.
He gave the best heaven had, church. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Whosoever believeth in him should not perish. Meaning, you ain't going to go to hell if you believe in Christ, are you? You know, we don't say hell today, do we? We don't say perish. You're going to be, like you put icing on the cake going.
Yeah.
You ever got lost and somebody rescued you? The whole world was in like the New York Harbor, trying to get to the dock, and everybody ran out of strength. And they hollering there, crying to help me. And you throw a man a rope, what is he going to do? If he got his sense, he's going to reach for it, right?
Oh, yeah.
We was all lost.
Yes,
And God saw our condition. He loved us so that he gave Jesus Christ, didn't he?
yes.
Only begotten of the Father. Hebrews 4 verse 15 says he was tempted in all points like we were. Pat, what do you like on your table for food? I can bring it anytime, and you can put a blindfold on, you can smell it.
Yeah. I like it all.
He like it all, just like I like it all.
Yes, sir.
Come here with the blindfold, but I'm ready. Tempted is when you are put to the test, whether you're going to like Matthew 4, the devil came to Jesus and said, if you be the Son of God, command these stones be made bread.
Yeah.
40 days, 40 nights without food. That's what natural.
No, sir.
But hey, he come out as infinite, became a finite, huh?
Yeah.
Temporary. Hey, he was tempted, brother. I'm telling you. Just like we want, oh, I love my cornbread. You see half a skillet cornbread. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
But hey, man, put weight on you now. I look back up. Because when you get older and folks got to take care of you, they can't handle you with all that weight on you. You hear that, man? Huh? Back up now. You gonna kill your wife before she get older with you. Yeah. Jesus' mission here on earth was to save and rescue lost for their sin. Sin is a nasty word, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's ugly, y'all. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It came from Lucifer, the son of the morning. He disobeyed. He said, I'm going to take God's seat. That was ignorant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How could he take God's seat? And God made it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How can I captivate Michael unless I know what's going on in his head, huh? See, God knew everything. He was omniscient, wasn't he?
Yes,
Jesus said, why do you think among yourself? He knew then that y'all talking about me. So I'm going to take care of the situation. God can fix anything in our life if we let him.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
In the book of Ephesians, there was the Jews and the Gentiles and ours. You ever had a magnet?
Yeah.
It was together, right? It was whole.
Yeah.
You ever broke one?
Yes, sir.
Could you put it back together?
No, sir.
Hey, it keep repelling, right?
That's right.
You done messed up the molecular structure.
Yes.
And you don't have sense enough. You didn't make it.
Yeah.
So you can't put it back together. Huh? It was like Big Ben in the Western Hemisphere. It got out of time, y'all. Huh? Hey, they couldn't find nobody to fix Big Ben. Folks used it by getting up in the morning, going to work, eating breakfast, coming in, but Big Ben got out of time and it messed up everybody.
That's right.
And here comes this old man. Say, who are you? He said, I'll let you know in a few minutes. Had a long beard, long white hair.
Oh, yeah.
He got up in there and started messing with the clock and working with the second hand and the minute. And all of a sudden, Big Ben stopped. Tick, tick, tick. He said, who are you? He said, I made Big Ben.
There you go.
Big Ben is the world. It got out of step. God made it. And he sent his son to put everything back in step.
Yes, sir.
It's amazing, church. It is.
Right.
In Ephesians 2:14, for he himself is our peace, who has made both one, and has broken down the middle wall of separation, have abolished in his flesh the enmity that is the law commanded contained in order, so that to create in himself one new man from the two, both Jews and Gentiles at odds, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes.
And Christ Jesus brought them back together in one body, which is one church, right?
Yes.
And he wants everybody to be in it today through the obedience of the gospel. I got a little bit more to see what time.
You got time.
All right, I got time. Savior of the world, Matthew 1:21, thou shalt, and she shall do what? Bring forth a son.
Mm-hmm.
How's she going to bring him forth? There wasn't no man now.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
This is a miraculous thing, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
How can you make an oak tree without an acorn, huh? God made an oak tree without an acorn, then he left them to produce the seed after his own kind.
Yes, sir.
And she shall bring forth a son, and you shall call his name. He will do what? Save his people from their sin. Church, God loves us.
Yes,
He made us in his image and in his likeness.
Yes,
He don't want anyone to be lost. He wants you to come to him through his son, Jesus Christ.
right.
This is the message. And the angel, future angel told Joseph. Joseph was what? Distraught, wasn't he? As any human male would be. To learn his future wife was pregnant before they got married.
Yeah.
All right.
Is anybody in the house?
Right now.
You have met this young lady. You are clean too.
Yeah.
And she's clean. I'm telling you, better ask the question today.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
She all fixed up and fine. Huh?
Yeah.
Got lipstick on, fingernails out. Hey, you better go to the doctor with her to find out if she's for real.
Right.
Did you get my message?
Yeah.
You better go to the doctor with him if he's real.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because they're getting stuff changed today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And you hook up and oh, Jack.
Yeah.
So what in the world have I got myself into? It's pitiful today, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, well, how would you react? You met a young lady, and y'all been dating. You know, you hadn't been with her, she hadn't been with nobody. You better ask her, Jack, huh? Because stuff floating around. When y'all get married, and something happens, so wait a minute, I didn't do it.
There you go.
But you know what? God had everything planned out, didn't he?
Yes.
He knew the type of man Joseph was. He knew Joseph was a just man, honorable. Back in the day, hey, they proved whether the woman was a virgin or not.
Yeah.
They would check the sheets, right? Yeah, y'all didn't hear that, did you? They would check the sheets. And if the sheets was a mess, everything was good. But if the sheets wasn't in no mess, something wrong. You get me? Yeah. Yeah. The bottle cap been took off before the, you got me in the engine. Yes, sir. Yeah, boy. How do you think the modern day male would have handled this situation?
Wow.
Can you just imagine that the drama might unfold from an incident such as this today? Oh, brother, the house would be rocking, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
I didn't do it. Who did it? She getting there mighty quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you going to do? Pack your bags and leave. But Joseph didn't did it.
No.
Joseph stayed there.
Yeah.
God knew Joseph was going to work out right.
That's right.
So young men and young ladies, before stuff happened today, make sure that she's all right and he's all right. Make sure the young man is, hey, kept himself. We always want to wear the woman out. She's this and she's that. Hey, she couldn't be that by herself, could she?
Come on, Doctor. That's good.
Yeah. Respect her. Yeah.
Yes.
Some of you gonna work on your daughter. Hey, work on that young man you got in your house.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
He need to have respect for his wife till he gonna marry, right?
That's right.
When you go marry, you say all those vows, and you say I do, and you have the honeymoon, and 2 weeks after, y'all fussing and fighting. That ain't gonna work.
No, sir.
You got to learn each other. You got to act right. So tell her all this wasn't in it's in marriage, so isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, brother, you got to love her and treat her right. When you leave home and go on your job, hey, young man told me yesterday, he said, this lady walked up on him and said, baby, back up. So I'm married. He said, shoot. Get out the way. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You can't fight the devil, Timmy, can you? You got to, your attitude's got to be right. So I got a woman at home, she's made just like you. You keep walking, baby. The point to be made here is that while Jesus was in the womb, his life mission was already planned out, wasn't it? He knew before the foundation of the world that he had to come and save you and I to have a right to the tree of life. And you know what? God the Father sent his Son and Savior of the world. His mission was to save us because we were unable to save ourselves from sin and its consequences. Sin had its consequences, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
In my day, sin had its consequences.
Yes.
I always was into something, boy. My mama got home, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Sin had its pleasure, doesn't it?
Yes.
But at the end, you got to pay it all.
Yes. Yes.
You'll pay now or you'll pay later. Have you seen the commercial with the Fram oil filter? They don't show that no more. You'll change your oil now, or else you pay showing up later. Huh? You'll live the life for God, or else you'll pay later. Huh? Oh man, you having a good time after a while, but I don't see you sitting in the car. What's going on, brother? Oh man, I can't hardly move on. The night you were staying out partying and came home.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me God don't save a man like that? Yes, sir. Been shooting dice, huh? You've been running women. You've been playing the numbers. Look out, man. You've been breaking up home. God gonna save you if you repent, yeah. With all that wear and tear that you got on your body, you're gonna feel the pain.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sin in some form is constant with us at all times, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a fight, church. I'm telling you. John says that if we say that we don't sin, we tell a lie, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've sinned, you've sinned, we've all sinned, haven't we?
Yes.
And you come a child of God, you're going to sin some more. Huh?
That's right.
But Jesus Christ is there to take care of everything.
That's right.
Confess your fault. Well, pray that you may be healed.
Yeah.
Isn't Jesus Christ our lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Defending our case?
Yes, sir.
Thank God he's defending our case.
Amen.
Because sometimes I get ugly, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Ooh, if you don't get ugly, you sure enough think ugly. That's why the problem is in our heart, isn't it? It's up here, man. Yeah, it's an inside fight. If you wasn't trying to live a Christian life, there wouldn't be no fight. You'd already be captured. You ever heard that song, The Hunter Getting Captured by His Game?
Yeah.
Things don't seem to strange, but the hunter get captured. You don't know about the Michael Dewey. That's an old song, Jack. Who sang that song? Look out, you see it? Marvelous. Oh, boy. James says that each of us is tempted when we are drawn away. When I go fishing, if I got the right lure pack, I throw that baby out, and that fish sees it go, it rattles like that. I get him stirred up, and next thing you know, he's drawn away. It satisfies his desire. He grabbed hold, and I pulled him out. But hey, I got a basket to put him in because I'm going to carry him home, son, and fix him up. The devil lures everything. He shoots everything out to us.
Yeah.
And hey, sometimes it's that old stuff we used to do.
Yeah.
Open the trunk on the hood, boy. I got it loaded up with cool wine coolers. And it's cool, and it's laying there with the ice on it. Oh, you hit the pop can, just whoosh, that beer can, and the stuff fly on and get on and lick it up. What coat? Am I in the house? When we allow the desire to conceive, it gives birth to what? Sin.
Yes, sir.
And sin, which is full grown, brings forth spiritual death.
Yeah.
Spiritual death is when you're away from God and you are still alive. God is eternal. We are eternal on the inside.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And hey, I don't want to be punished forever. It'll never stop. Because nobody can ask God, would you quit? Here and now. Hey, that's a new song, isn't it? To you. Here and now, we got to get it right.
Yes, yes.
Because after death, there's no repentance.
Right.
If you don't get it right down here at the end, we're going to pay.
Yes, sir.
Jesus had come to rescue, to be our Savior from the power and penalty of sin. This next one is the Redeemer of those under the law. You ever heard that song? I am redeemed,
Yes.
bought with the price.
Yes.
Jesus has changed my whole life. If anybody asks you just who I am, tell them I'm redeemed. I'll tell of his favor. I'll tell of his love. I'll tell of his goodness to me. He purchased me. He purchased my redemption with his own precious blood. And from sin, I've been set free. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Wonderful, church. Wonderful. Christ's purpose entered the world just at right time to redeem. God don't work on our time, Jay. Do it.
No, sir.
He works on his own.
Yes.
And you can't hurry him, son. Hey, when the fullness of time came, when you fill up a glass of water and it comes out, that's it.
Yeah.
It was the right time that Jesus ushered in.
Yes.
Hey, the Roman Empire was in charge, wasn't it? They had free travel, road, everything. You had to pay tolls sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some of it, there's different roads you can go around not paying.
Yes, sir.
But you want my brother head went up quick. So sometimes it's $5, isn't it?
It's too high.
It's too high, but I'm telling you, man. Jesus paid the way once and forever.
Yes.
That we could have a right to redeem life. The Jews, who were chosen through Abraham, they sinned, didn't they?
Yes.
And the Gentiles were already lost, man. It was a mess, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
God said, I formed you for my glory. Isaiah 43, verse 7. God wants us to He wants to get glory out of our lives, living according to his command.
Yeah.
You have young men today, all they got to have, that's no new style. If you go to Africa, you'll see all that stuff. Hair looks like mud, and it's all plaited up. That was the style. But one style I've never experienced, Michael, was wearing your britches real low. That's not decent, is it?
No, sir.
Showing all your stuff.
No, sir.
The brother from Jackson Street said, brother, you come to my house, you better have your stuff together.
Uh-oh.
You better have your britches up and your shirt in your pants, huh? Yeah. I tell you, this world is not our home. We're just passing through.
That's right. Yes, sir.
We're just temporary tenants living down here in this world. You can pack this room full of money, but hey, if this here is messed up, it can't counsel you.
All right. All right.
You got to go to God, huh? Yes, sir. Sacrifice for sin. Look out. I got plenty of time. Sacrifice for sin and condemnation of sin. Sacrifice is defined as an act of offering to a deity is something precious, especially the killing of a victim on an altar, or something to God for worship, or payment for sin, expense, as is the cost or law, is something you got to give up. So, for instance, Austin is kidnapped. Oh boy. Hey, the house is tore up. Brother Pastor Stone, we have your son here. We want you to give $10 million if you want it back. He said, I don't have it. You got to go to the neighborhood. If you don't bring it, we're going to skin it alive. What would you do? Ooh, you in Adelaide? Hey, you get in the street and go to say, man, I got a son, and they got him. I don't have the money. Would you help me? You go to everybody, huh? And couldn't nobody produce it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we was kidnapped by the devil.
Come on. That's good. That's good.
And I couldn't give my life, huh? You couldn't give yours. It took God sending his son.
That's right.
Whooped him all night long. Spit on him. Pull the hair out of his face. If I come there and pull the hair out of Pat, Pat gonna get up quick.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a child of God, he gonna hit the floor, Jack. Huh?
Yes,
Yeah. But Jesus did not say a mumbling word, did he?
All right.
Spit on him all night long. Tried out in the Gentile court 3 times. In the Jewish court 3 times. They didn't find no fault. Pilate said, I find no fault in this just man.
Right.
They carried him on, took him, and beat him, hung him on the cross. First he had to carry him, didn't it? And the sins of the whole world was on his shoulder.
Yes.
Brothers and sisters, there's no sisters here, but brothering, I'll lay that in. Hey, we in a mess without Jesus Christ.
Amen.
You got Muhammad and all his stuff. He told Jack Evans, he said, I'm a Jesus. Jack said, for we've all sinned and come short. So you too short, brothers, be a Jesus. Huh? Yes, sir. You can't reach tomorrow. I'm telling you. I couldn't reach tomorrow. In the Old Testament, Leviticus 17, and verse 11, for the life of the flesh is in the blood. Let me park there. Why is the life of the flesh is in the blood? The Apaches Indians will tell you right. They would take leather, cowhide, and cut it, and wet it real good, and lay you down on the ground, tied to your wrist and to your ankle. No problem. But oh, when the sun comes out, it goes to drying, and it goes to tightening up around your wrist and your legs. Your heart is pumping blood, huh? Yeah, back and forth. If that heart gets too much blood, it's gonna bust. That's how they would punish you. But why I'm saying this, but if you cut off the flow from blood, hey, this hand's gonna die.
Yeah.
Right? Because life of the flesh is in the blood.
Yes, sir.
It's got, hey, it sends oxygen in there, huh?
Right.
Yeah, it transports everything. Boy, there's power in the blood, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever had blood?
Mm.
Oh, now. 2 units of blood, that's what I need, huh? But it took the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Hebrews 10 says, for the blood of bulls and goats couldn't forgive sin.
Right.
Why? It was too weak. It took a human to die for another human.
Yeah.
He had to be perfect. Huh?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. Michael couldn't do it.
No, sir.
Stone and Dixie, they couldn't do it.
No.
Humanity couldn't do it. For that purpose, John 3 said, God so loved the world that he gave his best heaven hand.
Yeah.
That animal sacrifice that rolled your sins forward for 12 months. The guilt was still there.
Yes.
But oh, when Jesus came and you obeyed the gospel, hey, it's gone. The guilt is gone.
Right.
Yeah, but the life that you have lived and you done hurt your body, you're going to suffer in it.
Yes. Yes.
The Old Testament animal sacrifice offered at the temple. These sacrifices showed the Israelites how serious sin was. Sin is a serious thing.
Yes.
Right.
One more. I have given it to you upon the altar to make it a what? An atonement.
Yes.
An atonement. Can you make an atonement that? Have you got enough money in your back pocket?
I don't have
An atonement is something you pay for to make it right, huh? Someone you have injured, huh? Yeah. You and your wife ever got into it, you going to have to make an atonement to make that thing right.
Yeah.
Say, baby, I'm wrong. I come out with my hands up, huh? And hey, everything get back in order.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But you know what? When you go home, the devil let out all his artillery right there on you.
Yes, sir.
And brother, if you've been arguing, you better keep your mouth shut. Yes. Because it's coming up, brother. It seems like we woman going to have she going to have the last say. You women might get at me, but I'm going to say it anyhow. She going to have the last word most of the time, isn't she? Huh? Y'all been married just pretty close. I have, haven't you? Yes, sir. The priest had to offer up sacrifice first for himself. Because why? He was fallible. He made mistakes, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then for the people. Boy, it's amazing. God got it fixed, y'all.
Yes, sir.
But when his son came, that pleased the Father.
Yes, sir.
That satisfied him. God allowed his son to be just ridiculed, humiliated, for his life was taken from the earth. Who would declare his generation? Isaiah 53, huh? He was acquainted with grief, wasn't it?
Yes,
Don't
sir.
you get grief sometimes?
Yes, sir.
And sorrow, man, it's a mess down here, y'all.
Yes, sir.
But one day you and I are going to leave this world
Yes.
and return no more. Oh, boy, this is good stuff.
Yes.
Under the new covenant, all believers, we are priests, aren't we? We don't have to go to the to that priest and tell him what we've done.
No, sir. No, sir.
Thank God, though. And he's in a mess himself. And don't know it, son.
That's right.
1 Peter 2:5 says, ye are alive and stone, beautiful spiritual sacrifice. Offer spiritual sacrifices and praises unto God. We are priests ourselves.
Yes,
We can
yes.
pray to God through His Son, Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir.
I don't need another man. If I done something openly, I got to come here and say, brothers, I'm messed up. Because the world thinks the Church of Christ is just like, hey, everybody done messed up. Because one man in the Lord's kingdom messed up and think everybody doing this. No, not so. Somebody's doing what's right. I think where the world is standing today. In the Lord's kingdom, somebody is acting right. Just like it was with Abraham down in the city of Sodom. God was going to go destroy Sodom. In Genesis 18, Abraham was sitting at the tent of the door in the heat of the day. And 3 men showed up. Boy, isn't God awesome?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Those angels became men. And one of them was the Son of God.
Yes, sir.
So we better not leave here and tell him what we were. Huh? So we're going to destroy the city of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
The world today is the same way it was with Sodom and Gomorrah. They were doing everything.
Yes.
If your imagination can get foolish, hey, that's what they was doing.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, brother. So we shouldn't leave and not let him know what's going on, what's going to happen. Say, Abraham, you're going to have a child a year after the date. So what? What do you mean? Me, almost 100 years old, gonna have pleasure and savor? No. So Sarah, you lied. You lied. She said, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. Me, 89, almost 90 years old. Ain't nothing impossible with God, right?
No, sir.
He can keep the stuff rolling, can't he?
Yes, sir.
Brother John Henry Clay said, God got much power, boy. He would do that laugh. Oh, no, this is something, church. We're in the kingdom that God has fixed for the whole human race can be saved. You know?
Yes.
Just like it was in the days of Noah, everybody could have got in that ark.
Yes, sir.
But oh, they said, Noah's crazy.
Right.
So why is he building an ark on dry land? See, it never rained before. God watered the ground with a mist to come up from the earth. But 120 years, God said, no, it's time to go in. Wasn't that long suffering?
Yes.
Wasn't that patient?
Yes.
Isn't God having long suffering with us today?
Yes, sir.
Being patient, sometimes just cut up and mess up the neighborhood, but God is still having patience with us.
Yes, sir.
God allowed this virus to come up so we can get our attention. He cut out the clubbing, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you don't see much on Facebook no more? Yeah. Huh? It let you know God, I'm in charge, not y'all.
Right.
Cut out the jobs, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, yesterday, Saturday, I come down and all of this. Folks lined up getting food, y'all.
Yeah.
But it's still good to see that people care about one another.
Yes.
Yeah, they were passing out food. They did it Saturday before that, and they did it this past Saturday. Isn't it awesome?
Yes.
And we're doing it too.
Yes.
Because the stuff that we have here is not ours. We got to share it.
Got it. Amen.
However, regardless of the sacrifices humans have had to make and perhaps will continue to make, they don't come up to what God has given us, do they? We all have our issues, of course, during which we have faced various trials and tribulations. At times, sometimes we're so stressed, it seems like we're losing our way, no?
Oh, yeah.
You ever get in a situation where you don't know whether to go left or right?
All right.
Stuff can happen in life. That is happening because Satan is trying to get you and us away from God.
Yes.
He's doing everything he can. If you're not having a battle, something wrong, isn't it? Amos 3 and 4 says, how can two walk together except they agree? Are you agreeing with Satan? Or are you agreeing with God?
All right, then.
How much time do I have? I got 9:30, but my clock might be slow. This was his mission. He did it willingly for us, so that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. However, we must not forget that Jesus, in order to accomplish his mission, had to suffer and experience the most humiliation and painful death any man could die. Death by crucifixion. Crucifixion came from the Persians. They would take a tree and cut it down, cut all the limbs down, and they would sharpen it at the end. And they would run it up the back of your rectum. Hey, we in health class, aren't we? And it come up out of your back and go up through your ribs, and you are alive. And the birds of heaven would come and peck your eyes out. That's cruel, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
But all when it came to Jesus, the Romans had customized it. It was about 2 feet off the ground. You could stare each other in the face. It was like this. When I stretched out I'm like a cross, honey. They hung him out. They stretched him high and they hung him wide.
Yes.
They drove 9-inch nails into his hand and into his feet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And he didn't say a word, Pastor.
Wow.
Didn't say nothing. Oh, that's love, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Boy, God let his son die
Yes.
that we could live.
Yes.
And that's the only way back to him. You don't want it, you won't be saved.
Man.
He died for your sins and mine. He was buried and got up the third day, over 2,020 years ago. And he's coming back one day.
That's right.
His mission is coming back for his wife. And all that are married to him been acting right, going back to heaven with him.
Yes.
Jesus is the man in the background of the mirror. And this is his mission, to be the Savior from all power and penalty of sin. We should all want to be like him, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then I'm going to jump down. If you look in the mirror, which is God's word, and you don't see God reflecting, you better take an introspective, you better take a deeper look.
Yes.
Something going on. Am I being like him? Or am I being like the same old man if I went down there and wanted to come up?
All right.
Huh?
All right.
The man in the background of the mirror reflects a spirit of service. Are we serving? Huh? Jesus said, I didn't come to serve, to be served. I came to serve.
Yes, sir.
Meekness is a cool breeze of chaos in the spirit. It's power under control.
Yes, sir.
Gentleness, I can easily be gotten along with. Humility is submissive. Forgiveness is, I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm going to love you anyhow. God did all this, didn't he?
Yes.
Unselfishness, I want to share what God gave me,
Right, right.
Yes, sir. Kindness. Speak to folks real nice when you want to be talked to.
That's right.
Compassion means that I'm going to do something about it. I feel what you feel.
Yes, sir.
Submission. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a fight, Jack.
Yeah.
Submission.
Yeah.
Michael's in charge. He got 2 assistants, I'm a helper, boy.
Yeah.
Just like my grandma said, I just want to pinch him. Michael, you don't want to pinch him, boy. I just want to help him, God,
Yeah.
because it's his, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
He gonna pay us all the same, y'all.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And love. Boy, hey, all of these characteristics come from God. But hey, love, brought it out.
Yes, sir.
There are characteristics that describe Jesus. Do they describe you? If you don't, you need a checkup from the neck up.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
O Son of God, given for our transgression, O Lamb of God.